Good day, everyone. My name is Ranger S. Sikat from BSITS2A, and today I will tackle to you all the operating systems that we need to do. And this is my finals, and this is how I do it. And has a TUP Taguig domain. So before we proceed, I'm going to tackle to you all that need or the requirements that needed to do. The number one is domain controller has a tupt.com. Then adding a domain users and distribute all the BSIT students as domain users in the following programs or courses. Then the administrative department. And again, like we do in programs or courses, we need it to do in administrative department. Then the domain users also has, or for each department of or office and technology has section or domain users for that. Then the next one is the organizational unit folders. We need to add it and log on to workstations. Then the HSCP requirements and having a file sharing requirements and also, all users should change their password every 30 days. Then academic users can log on from 7:30 a.m. to 5:15 p.m., while administrative staff users can log on from 7 a.m. to 7 o'clock p.m. And the HCP server, then file sharing installations like we and requirements like we did it on the mm, past lessons or tutorials. Then web server again, then the group policies and connecting the two operating system clients and the installation of Windows. So first we need to open the Windows 2008 server and open it and log in the required password. And this is the domain controller tup.com. First, we need to install the Active Directory and DNS server. So let's proceed to installing. But first, we need to set up the set time zone, date and time. Then the, yeah, like this time zone. So I choose the Beijing, Chongqing, Hong Kong, and Urumqi. Then just click apply, then OK. Then we need to has a setup in system properties. Then we can change the computer name. Just click OK. Then our computer must restart. So just click OK for that. Then the next one, our Windows will be shut down. Then log in again your account in Windows Server 2008. Then go to the rules and add roles. Install the Active Directory domain services. Just click next and install. Then wait until it's done in installation. Then next, add the domain users, the following programs. So this is how I insert an object or group or users in our Windows. So just follow the requirements that we have. So for this, we have a program or courses under in BS engineering program. Have a we will we we have a Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering or BSE. Then next is the Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering or BSEE and Bachelor of Science in Electronics Engineering or BSECE. Then Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering or BSME. Then under of the BS degree program, we have a Bachelor of Science in Information Technology or BSIT and Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science or BSE SSDP. Then under of BTVT ED program, we have a Bachelor of Technical Vocational Teacher Education or BTVT ED with specialization in electrical technology, like that. Just click the program or courses and add a group. But before do that, we should have a folder like program or courses and administrative departments folder. Then under of that, we need to create a group or new group for that. Then next we have also a BET, BT, EVD, ED with specialization in electrical technology, electronics technology, computer programming, computer hardware servicing. Then also we have a BET program, BET major in automotive technology, or BETAT, BET major in chemical technology, or BET-CHT. Then BET major in civil technology, or BET-CT. Next one is BET major in electrical technology, or BET-ET. Next one is BET major in electromechanical technology, or BET-EMT. Next one is BET major in electronics technology, or BET-ELXT. Next one is BET major in mechanical next technology, then BET-MT. Then BET major in mechatronics technology, or BET-MECT. Next one is BET major in non-destructive testing technology, or BET-NDT. Next one is BET major in dies and molds technology, or BET-DMT. Next one is BET major in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning or refrigeration technology or BET HVAC or RT. Next one is BET major instrumentation and control technology or BET ICT. So just like this, um, just put the group name there, then just click OK if it's done. Then we will wait until we put all the program we have here. Also, we can add it to a group. Just click the user, then right click it, then select a group, then put the group like this, BTVTD. Then just enter, then it's already saved it. Then to check it, just click to properties, then member of. Just click OK after that. Next is the BET programs. Next one is the administrative departments. After we did the programs or courses, then just like we did earlier, just click the new, then group, then add the group name or group that we needed to add. So for the administrative department, we have it consists of registrar's office, director's office, research and extension, human resource and management office, finance office, supply and procurement, records office, and library services. So this is how I do it. Also, for the next ones, we will create a domain user for each department and office and in technology section. So for this, we need to go to a action new, then computer. Then add a new user for the administrative department to control the whole department or administrative department.
Eh, pupunta pala bukas yung ito. Yun po. Sasama sa akin bukas. Date tayo dyan, B. Sakit. Sa
Then next one, we will create a password for this user. Just click next, then finish. Then next one, we will having a create a domain users for each department office and for the program or courses. So here we will distribute all the program or courses to all the domain users we have. So we will check it in the member of like that. So just click the properties or groups, then choose a program or courses to that domain user. We will do it in repeating or repeated process. It it will having a notify that this adding a group in domain user is successfully added, just like this, or completed in this process. And next one, we will have a distributing the administrative departments to all in our users. Then next one, we have a organizational unit. We will creating a folder for that. So just click the new, then organizational unit. Then put the name that we need to do or we need to set. So in this organizational unit, we need to put all the program or courses and the administrative departments to create our organizational unit for each technology section or office. So let's start. So for this, the Windows will not accept the same file name. So we need to change it in another terminology for our name or to save it. And after we did it in the program or courses, we need to make a organizational unit for our administrative department. And after to do it, we need to we need to change the log on to academic users or program or courses in 7:30 a.m. to 5:15 p.m. And for the administrative staff, we need to change it for 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So this is how I do it. And also, it says here in our requirements, we need to log on it to workstation that were assigned to the respective departments and offices. So later on, we will check, or I will show to you on how to check it if it's member of a group or in it is in a correct organizations. But first, I will show to you on how to log or set the hours of the working station for all the users. Just like this, it's 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. So just click OK for it. And click apply and OK. After you done. Again, in our schedule is exact exactly 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, like that. There's no a minutes here. So just a exact time. So this I will show you on how to identify if it's a administrative departments or in a program or courses. So just click in a member of, like what we seen earlier. Then after you seen it, you will know if it's a administrative department or a program or courses. So just if it's done that you check it, then you can identify if it's a 7 if it's a on 7 a.m. to 5 to 6 p.m. or 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So here it says 7:30 a.m. to 5:15 p.m. but we have a no a minutes here, so I just advance the hours. It I going I going to put a 7 a.m. to 5 to 6 p.m. Just advance hours and overtime in academics departments. As a student, we need to have a earlier time or overtime in our school or ACADS to spend a lot of time to study. So all the users here, I check it if it's member of the what organization it is, then identify the time or hours that we need to set it like this. So it is in library services. So it it is under of the administrative department. So it must be 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. schedule. Next is installing a DHCP server in our Windows. But before that, I will going to show you on how to set the users in change that they can change their password every 30 days. So for this, so we need to go on the group policy management editor, then go to the computer configuration, then account policies, then password, click it, then after you click it, we will having a policy here. So they're having a enforced password history, maximum password age, minimum password length. Password must meet complexity requirements, store passwords of using reversible encryption. So for our next requirements, we need to set it on every 30 days, the user will change their password. So just click the maximum password age. Then set it on 30 days. Just click OK, then it finished to set it up. Like so in our DHCP server, we need to open the Windows Server 2008, then just click Add Roles, then choose the DHCP server, then click Next, then Next, and then Next, then validate the IP address, then so here we need to choose an IP address, just click Next, then Next, then for this, we will add a DHCP server or our IP address. So for the scope name, put the desired name for this. Then for the starting name, we have a requirements that the IP block is 172.31.0.0.222. So for the starting IP address, we have a 172.31.0.1. And for the ending IP address, we have a 1.72.31.3.255. Then for the subnet mask, we have a 255.255.0. We have a 255.255.0.0. Then in our subnet type, in our requirements, we have a IP addresses list expires every 8 hours. So we will have a to pick that one for our DHCP server. Then next, then next, then choose the current service. So this is the following features, or we set it up earlier. So just click install, and it's already installed. It in progress. So just wait until it finish. Then just click close. Then we can check. We can check if it's we will having a DHCP server. So we have a DHCP server here. Install it and the our scope. So also we need to go to the Network and Sharing Center to set up the Internet Protocol version 4. So just go to the properties, then click the use the following IP addresses, then the IP address, put the IP address like we did earlier, our IP address is 1.172.31.0.5. So in our subnet mask, it has a default subnet mask here, or automatic subnet mask. It will be 255.255.0.0. And our default gateway is 172.31.0.5 also. Or our preferred DN is 127.31.0.5. Then click OK after we set it up, then close. And again, we have a TUPT domain here that we set up earlier. And for the connecting the two clients operating system to Windows 2008, I'm going to show you on how to connecting it. So just open the Windows XP, just click Start, and after starting the Windows XP, we will go to the Internet Protocol or TCP IP properties, then put the IP address there, then the subnet mask is automatically um, put there, then our default gateway is 172.31.0.1 like we did in our Windows Server 2008. Then our preferred DNS is 172.0 or 0.127.31.0.5. Then our alternate DNS is 8.8.8.8. Then after you set it up, just click OK for that. Then click OK. Then to check it, go to the command prompt, then ping the IP address 172.31.0.5. Then if it has a send for or equals to 4 and receive equals to 4, our connecting the two clients is done. Then next, we need to go to the Windows 7 to set it up the connecting of the clients, of the operating system clients. Then go to open sharing and network settings also. Then go to local area connection to set up the IPv4 internet protocol. Then properties. Then click the use the following IP addresses. Then 172.0, 31.0.5. Then the default subnet mask or automatic subnet mask will put it here. Then just click close if it's done. Then so before we set it up all the addresses, I forgot to say that we need to off the Windows firewall of for our Windows, like in Windows Server 2008, Windows XP, and Windows 7. So we need to turn it off to connect the clients or operating system clients. So it says here that the send is equals to 4 and receive equals to 4. So we have a pin here. So it's done to connecting to each other. So we need to proceed in other setup. So next one is the file sharing. In our file sharing, we have here a to set up the all departments or sections should have one public folder, read or write. Then the domain users cannot access other department folders. The next is the university or the program or courses folder. So before that, we need to install the file services. Just click next for that. Go to the add roles and click the right click of it. Then choose the file services. Then for this, we need to check the distributed file system. So it automatically check the DPS namespace and the DFS replication. Then we need to check the file server resource, services for networking the system, then Windows Server search service. So the three below of that, um, there's no need to check it. Then just click next if it's done. Then just click next for the FS namespace, or if you want to set it up the name, just put a namespace there or your desired name for the namespace. And for the local disk, we need to check the local disk C 31.9 gigabyte, 22 point gigabyte for space. Because it says here we need to have a storage quota for each folder is 1 gigabyte. So we just check it. Then click next, and there's a messages or informational messages that we need to install or reinstall or the features of the file services. Just click install if you're done. Then wait until it's finished installing. So here we have a installer folder containing application that only the administrator can access. For the file sharing requirements. And next is the folders except the computer engineering folder should contain only office documents like .ppt, .doc, .docs, .xls, .power or PowerPoint or PPTX, .pdf, and many more. Then next one, we need to computer engineering folder should contains all files except executable files that we need to do in this file services. So later on, I will show to you on how to do it. Then for the storage quota, we set it up like we watch here. So next is the mapping the shared folder for each client's workstation. Then the enabling the remote desktop of a workstation if applicable. So it's optional. So go to the file manager or services. Then it has a share and storage manager. Then it has a provision share there. Then just browse or pick a location that we need to insert in that. So first, I create an folder for the computer in local disk C. Then I create a program and courses and I put all the program or courses here just like this. So under of the program or courses, we have a BS engineering program, BS degree program, TED program, BET program. So under of that four programs, we have a courses like Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, under of BS Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, under of BS Engineering, and BS degree program. Uh, mm, Under of it is Bachelor of Science in Information Technology and Environmental Sciences. Then in VTED, we have Electrical Technology and Electronics Technology, and BE and we have also a BET major in Automotive Technology, Chemical Technology, Civil Technology under of the BET program. So after that, we will go back to the provision, a shared folder wizard, and select a program or courses here, and set it. For this, we need to set it up on the permission is read and write. Like in our instruction, we need to set it up into read and write folder. So just click OK for that. So for the office documents, we have a .ppt, .docs, dot docs with x dot xls dot pptx dot pdf and many more. So we will include all these files here in files to include. After that, we need to set or to create a bus screen setup configuration. So here in BET programs, we block the Office documents. Like it said here in our instruction, all the departments or sections should have one public folder, read and write. And for the all folders except the computer engineer folder should contains only Office documents. So for location, we need to track the location of the BS programs. Then just check SMB and FSS for share protocols. Then click next. And for the settings, we just click next for this. Then for this is we need to choose the read access and write access. Then for this, just click next. Then edit the all machines to read and write. Then click next. Then next. Apply quota is 250 extended limit. Just uncheck this DFS namespace publishing. Then click next. Then create. Um, it says here it's successfully completed. So we can add a two items again for the BS engineering program and for the B BTVTED program. So next is the web server. So we need to add rows for this. Then choose a web server 2S. Then click next. Then next for this. Then click install. Then wait until the installations is done. And for our web server, it says here that we need to create a simple university website that will be hosted on 2S and create a simple website for each department and create subdirectories for each department on www root folder. So here we need to go in the computer, then choose the inetpub, then www root, then we need to create a folder here. So after we create a folder there, I will show to you on how to create. So after creating a folder, just like this, then I copy the first one or the default default display. We go to the 2S services or web server. After we go to the Internet Information Services 2S Manager, we click the sites, then add sites. Then after clicking the sites, we need to type the our preferred site name, just like this, TUPT. Then the physical path where the where this folder located. Then the HTTP. Then the we must change the IP address into our IP address here. So our IP address again, we have a 172.31.0.5. Then the host name is sikat dot. I not. Our host name is tupt.com. Then just click OK if it's done. Then we can check if it's already running in our Windows. So just go to the Windows Explorer or Internet Explorer. Just type the HTTP, then the our domain name. The domain name is http tupt.com. Then click enter. Then wait until it will show in our screen. So here we have a default setup. So next, after we did it, we need to create a simple website for each department and create a subdirectories for each department. So for our subdirectories in our department, we have here again to create a new folder for the programs that we have. So we have a four programs. So BS Engineering, PhD degree. So for this part, I will teach you on how to create an image. So just go to the paint of the windows, just like this. Then create an image or anything that you want to post on your website. So I have here just like this. Then save as. I have just like this. I have that one. So I want to post it in my website. So just save as PNG picture. So save it in computer. Then after save it in our computer, it will direct on the local C, disk C, inetpub, www root. So next one is the HTML. So you can see here it is error because in our just like this in our HTML document it has a wrong name of the PNG picture. So we need to edit just like this. Just check the image source here. The file name must be your PNG file, the PNG name. So my PNG here is BET or BT. Then save it. So here is my simple doc type. So here again, we need to set it up all the requirements to show in our Internet Explorer. So just do the setup that we did earlier. So just type again also the pupt.com, the our domain. So for this, we need to set the picture as a PNG to show it in our server or in our Internet Explorer or in our browser. Then just type again the domain. Here it will show, so it is correct. So next we need to set up um all the programs having a HTML document and PNG document inside of the folder. So for this, don't forget the IP address to set up to locate your folder because it's really important to our Windows. So for this, you can change all the setup, the PNG, then the HTML, the design that you want. So here, I will go for the engineering program. So after you set it up, or after you've done or do the design that you want, just save it as PNG on your website, then put it on your HTML document or create an HTML document for in Notepad. Then save as an HTML document. Here we refresh the folder again. So this is my design. See, it is in our Internet Explorer. So it everyone can access it on the Internet Explorer in your website. So here in this is yes degree program. Again, make an HTML document in Notepad, then create an image in your Paint or any design that you want, then save it on this folder, then just um, code it as an PNG image source like this. So this is my simple websites. So next is the group policies. So here in our group policies, so it says here that we need to have a department that should have its own desktop. Then the view properties of my computer and my documents is restrict in disable or disabling. Then next, we need to disable the command prompt, control panel, the run, the task manager, the registry settings, the access to the Windows system and program folders, then the installation of programs and changes and settings of workstations, and also we can add the restrictions that may be appropriate and the only the network web should be visible here. So for this, we need to go to the group policies. So under of the group policy management, we have forest, then the domains, then the tupt.com. Then here we have a GPO or the default domain policy and create a group policy management console here. Then click OK for that. Oh, I have already a programming courses, so just click it. Or if you don't have pa, just add a new GPO. So here we have a policy, preference folders, then the policies again, then the preference folders for the user configuration and for the computer organizations. So here in the computer configuration, we have a policies, then software settings, then under a bit of Windows settings, we have a name, scripts, security settings. So just click the security settings, and for the system services, look for the system services. So here we have administrative templates, then control panel, then network, then desktop, then look for the system, then pick the prevent access to the command prompt, then disable that. Then click apply, then OK. Then Then for the prohibit access to the control panel, we need to disable that. Then click apply and OK. Then go to the start menu and taskbar. Then remove run menu from start menu, then disable. So go to the Control Alt and Del option. Then remove Task Manager, then disable again. Then go to the system and go to the prevent access to registry and editing tools, then disable, then apply and OK. And for the policies, um, click the browser user interface, then browser title, then customize title bars and put the our domain. So our domain is tupt tagig. So just put it on our title bar text, then click OK. Here, we will check it in our Internet Explorer, the Windows Internet Explorer provided by TUPT Taguig. So this is the setup that we used in our browser title. So it will show up in your Internet Explorer. So that's all for our OS finals in Taguig domain. So I hope you learned something from me. And thank you. Ciao.